Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Qiwei Zhang. I study at Material Science and Engineering, and my topic is about OCT. So, optical coherence tomography. OCT is recently developed in the field of material science, biology, and medical. It can build up 3D image with micrometer resolution, and I'll show the OCT scheme. This is a broadband light source, such as super bright LED, and it can emit low time coherence light, and this is a reference. Usually is a mirror, and there is a sample, and there is a detector, and all of them is the microsync interferometer. And this is a splitter, and the light from there is broken into two arms as the splitter. This is a sample. This is sample arm, and this is a reference arm. This is a mirror, and the combination of the reflector light from these two arms gives rise to an interference pattern, and only if the light from these two arms have traveled at the same optical distance, and by scanning this mirror, reflectivity profile of the sample can be obtained, and any light that is outside the coherence distance, coherence length will not interfere. So the light is there. Most light is there is not reflected, but scared off at an large angles. In the conventional imaging, the scared light will obscure the image, but in the OCT, interferometry is used to record the optical path length, and so it can reject the scared light. It can reject the photons the photons can reject the photons that are scattered multiple times. So the OCT can build an clearly 3D imaging. Okay, that's all.
Static is a polarizer that gives you only specific light.
Which this?
Light, yeah, that one. Yeah, what is that?
This is a splitter, 50 and 50 beam splitter. It can light the light reflected from this and go through from this. And when the light reflected, it can let this light go through from this line and reflect this. So this line and this reflected line will combine. So as there, this picture, this image of interference image.
What's the advantage of the OCT advantages?
The advantage of the OCT compared with optical system is that it have a high resolution and high depth resolution because it used the interference system. So the depth resolution is independent of the this sample beam aperture. So it can have the high resolution and high depth resolution. And compared with the non-optical system, the advantages of the OCT are that not only the high resolution and non-radiation, non-invasive, and contact-free operation when test the sample, and you will not be preparation of the sample. Okay.
This is an alternative to atomic force microscopy to many people. Well, what wavelength of light are you using, and what kind of depth resolution can you get at that wavelength?
The lighter. The wavelength of lighter may be 1.3 nanometer or more. Use
1.3 nanometer wavelength?
Yeah.
X-ray or something.
So you use, because we will use the low time coherence light, so they can get a well image.
So what is the depth resolution? 1.3 nanometer?
Resolution can be 1 micrometer.
Okay, so is it?
So it's very.
What color light is it? Is this a UV laser?
No, the white light is okay because we'll use the broadband. Broadband is phase coherence.
Okay.
Why would you not use a laser?
Laser.
Why would you prefer a broadband?
Yeah, because the laser will use the laser of low energy, very low, maybe 1 micrometer watt. So the power of the laser is so high, will hurt the eye, will hurt the body and the samples. Yes, so the disadvantage of this is the limited penetration depth. So maybe just 1 millimeter or 2-3 millimeter. Yeah. Thank you.